Breaking news. We party today. Gregg Berhalter is out, gone, fired by Gregg Berhalter. He is no longer the United States men's national team coach following the Copa America group stage exit. The bozo himself, Gregg Berhalter, has been fired, gone, and forgotten. We don't have to deal with him anymore. After 6 years of dealing with Gregg Berhalter in charge of the United States men's national team, he is finally gone. Goodbye, bozo. We will not miss you. Bye. Long gone. Should have been gone a long time. Should have never been hired in the first place. He was rehired. Gregg Berhalter is finally gone from the United States men's national team. Sure, who we're going to hire after matters and all that, but today we just party. We're going to
Today we just celebrate. Today we celebrate.
And again, do not let anyone tell you that the fans didn't play a role. The fans, American Outlaws, Baja 76, everyone on Twitter, our community here at Tactical Manager TV, our community at 11 Yanks, everyone played a role. Are we the sole reason he's out? No, the main reason is he kind of just sucks. That's the main reason why he's out. Yeah. I mean, if he had won Copa America, it doesn't matter what we say or what we think, he would be there. The main reason he's out is because he sucks. But Gregg Berhalter is officially out. He is fired of the United States men's national team. And Pete, it feels so good, man.
I feel 10 pounds lighter. Like today, I feel many things, but I feel very happy. I feel relief that they did the right thing. Finally, took them long enough, but they did finally do it. And I just feel a sense of community because this was something that we all did together, right? We supported this team. We've all hated Gregg for a long time for the way he's been managing this team. And then we all together, all of us, put pressure on enough pressure on the federation and the sponsors that we absolutely played a role. Okay. And whoever can say whatever they want about our sources, but I can tell you for a fact that the one of the primary concerns in the first board meeting, not the one on Monday, but the first one with some of the board was the fan response. That was one of their primary concerns. So it absolutely played a role. And that is not necessarily journalism, but it is what I can tell you as a fact, 100%.
Gregg Berhalter's out. The fans, there's reason now to be excited. There's reason now to be happy. 2026 is on the horizon. We got to hope the federation makes the right hire. But the first major step that many of us did not believe was possible until the Copa America started, it's here. I want to also, along with the fans, we'll have drinks later on Pete's channel. We're going to party. You bring your favorite drink at 11 Yanks later today. But one thing I want to say is I want to send a big thank you, Pete, right now to Tim Weah. This would not be possible without you, Timmy. You are a true patriot, Tim Weah. We love you from the bottom of our hearts. If it wasn't for Tim Weah, we wouldn't be here. He is a true patriot. He's an American hero. We should make a statue for Weah. Weah deserves a statue in this country. His contributions will not be forgotten. Tim Weah, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. If it wasn't for you, this imbecile would still be in charge of the U.S. men's national team. I do not feel bad for Berhalter one bit.
No.
Should not have been bad.
He's been making millions for years. Millions. Doing a terrible job.
Okay, and Pete, super chats. Go through here. President Chip say, I knew attack. The source was right. We are fire. Sure, I'll let him take the credit for it. He was right. Jeff Carey said he puts his pants back on. Another win. Another win.
2 wins in a row.
Let's see another one here. Soccer Report saying, nah, hey, goodbye. I don't know what he's singing there. You should play that song from Miley Cyrus, Party in the USA.
Yeah, well, we should, but we might get demonetized. We can sing it. I'll sing it on my channel. When we have drinks, I'll sing it on my channel.
Yoti saying, God has answered my prayers. This is evidence that there's a God right there.
Yeah.
That's all the evidence that you needed. And then Yoti saying, Christmas in July. In fact, I don't know, man. I'm just way too happy right now. This is too good to be true, but it is true. He is out. I can't even read anymore. Gooner, pop some bottles tonight, gentlemen. The fraud is out. Finally.
Oh, we will. Finally. We will pop. We will drink.
We have won the war. Yes, not the battle this time. We have won the war. Gregg Berhalter is gone out. And remember what 343 said on Twitter, which is true. He said the journalist that breaks this news is the most corrupt journalist. Doug McIntyre broke it. I'm not accusing Doug McIntyre of anything, but this is what 343 tweeted. You guys take it as you wish.
But remember when Doug McIntyre broke the other news and we said he basically works for U.S. Soccer? Yeah.
Yes. Going on here, let me just see if I didn't miss anyone here. Jack said, beer on me, beer on you. Oh, dude, today we're eating good. We're going to get a picanha. We're going to make some barbecue. I'm not even a drinker. I'm drinking
for the
tonight.
Later party.
We're taking shots at 11. Yeah, I'm drinking tonight, and I'm not even a drinker.
Yeah, we're drinking. Guys, get your favorite drink ready. Maybe after this stream in about an hour, we're going to do a drinking party on my channel. But for right now, whoo, let's go, boys.
Matthew O is saying, who said we won't hire him a third time after a year long? No, it's done. Now, look, guys, Berhalter's gone. He's going to go work in Major League Soccer, Chicago Fire, and whichever team that he works for in MLS, I will become a professional hater of that team. I will beg for its downfall. When Berhalter was done in 2022, in 2022, I didn't have this much hatred for him. I was just like, he's gone, let him be. But after he had the audacity to take the job back after the Gio Reyna drama, the poor results, poor performances, and just the fact that he was hired based on a very sketchy hiring process with his brother being involved allegedly, I do not feel bad for this guy. I have no sympathy for him. Tonight we party. We fucking party. And it's like with the African dogs, with everything. Today, guys, we're going to do streams and videos going through the not top 10 of Berhalter. We're going to party. We're going to have also on Pete's channel, 11 Inks. We're going to go there and we're going to go through, do a Discord where you guys can talk and let it all out. Andrew saying, we did it. Yes, once again, he's not fired because of the fans. He's fired because of shit results, especially getting grouped in the Copa America. But do not let anyone say that the fans didn't play a role. American Outlaws showing their discontent, Baja 76, all the supporter groups, all the fans, our community here, everyone played a role. Believe it. Don't let them lie to you. Stephen Nagishi saying, thank you both for inspiring us fans. Thank you on this channel for your support on my petition. Thank you, Stephen Nagishi, too. You've always been very vocal against Berhalter on Twitter, everyone. Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, from the bottom of our hearts. Jeff Carey saying Tack and Pete did make a difference. Thank you both. No.
All of you.
We made a difference, right?
Yeah.
Tack and Pete are two people. Tack and Pete alone, that's two people complaining. You guys are thousands and thousands of people complaining. Everyone made a difference. Albert is saying, never been so happy. Me too, dude. Me too. And I'm telling you, I'm not even a drinker, but I'm drinking tonight. I'm drinking a lot because this has been so good. Matthew Dominguez saying, bad vibes, cute question. How effed are we with the next coach? Don't care right now.
Not now.
Not now. Not the time, man. Not the time. Greg Busby saying Crocker next. We'll talk about Crocker on another stream. I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt because Berhalter's fired. Ultimately, Crocker is admitting he made a mistake. So let's see what he does next.
Yeah. Let's see what he does with the next hire.
People are allowed to make one mistake, and he made a mistake. Jordan saying it's a great time that Gregg is out, but MLS still controls the federation. Until we open up the pyramid in finances, then we will continue to be mediocre. We will just get another Gregg. Let's not be down right now, Jordan. Now is not the time to be down. Berhalter's out. We will address things as they happen. We'll see. If the hire is Chirundolo or something, we'll hold them accountable to it. We want to also be positive and root for this national team. And it was getting very hard to root for it with the way Berhalter was conducting this team. GhostCar21 came late. Let's go. I love you guys. No homo or no Diddy. No Diddy. No Diddy. USA. What is a kilometer? The bad man is gone. Bad man is gone. Lamar Reynolds is saying, are we smoking that Berhalter pack? Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
He was on pack watch for 7 days, and now we're smoking that Berhalter pack tonight. Massive deal closer. Berhalter, I didn't even notice until my phone notified me. He is gone. Gone. I don't even know how this guy didn't have the balls to just resign. Dude, you are despised by the entire fan base. Just resign. And then apparently he didn't resign. It seems like he was fired. We'll read the article soon. We'll read the article in a second.
Babe.
What times are we? What time are we having drinks tonight? Um, everyone's happy. What time are we having drinks tonight? On probably an hour after the stream at most.
So wait, how long are we doing this stream for, Tack?
Probably 30 to 40 minutes. 30, 40
So
minutes.
how about 3:30 Pacific time? That is 6:30 Eastern.
That works. That works.
That's in 50 minutes. So
yeah,
get
15 minutes.
Get your favorite drink ready, guys. We're gonna have a live toast on my stream after this.
Mm-hmm. Gregg Berhalter is fired. Gone.
You're fired.
They get like Donald Trump. You're fired. You're fired.
Woo!
Syndicate Ultra saying, I used to pray for times like this. Gregg Berhalter, does it mean I'm banned from the chat? Dude, you're banned from the U.S. men's national team community. Get out of here. Get out of here, Greg. Aspiring misanthrope saying, I was in Kansas City watching the game, first ever with my girlfriend. I felt heartbroken and ashamed. So glad this cringe, spurgy soccer dad is gone. Dude, he's not a soccer dad. He's worse. He's
worse than a soccer dad.
Yeah. Soccer dads respect their wives, okay?
Yeah.
That's important.
They don't beat their girlfriends.
Yeah. Miss Binglesworth is saying, while happy, let's see who's next. Remember 2016. Of course. But right now, let's enjoy this moment.
Let us be happy for one day.
We haven't been happy in so long. Last time I was happy was when BJ Callahan conducted us for Nations League. Let's enjoy his firing, and then we'll see what they'll do next. But listen, they did that. This is the first step. We needed this, and we got this. So let's not look. Me and Pete have been called negative for years, ultra negative, this, and that. Right now, we really want to be positive. It makes me feel better being positive. It makes Pete feel better. Let's be positive and hopeful now, because this was the one step in the right direction. Obviously, this alone means nothing. It could get worse. But let's think
they hire Jason Christ.
I will vomit on stream. Many B saying, fantastic news. Can't party. I got coaching right now. But yeah, party later. Just party later. All right. Time to sign Ted Lasso. I'll take Ted Lasso. He has charisma at least.
Yeah.
Wonky Gonzalez say, Gregg Berhalter crying while Pitbull sings Reign Over Me. I don't know if he's crying, dude. The dude is fine.
He's millions of dollars. He's probably got a job lined up somewhere in MLS. Ain't nobody outside MLS hiring him, though. I tell you that right now.
No, he's fine. I have no, I don't feel bad for the guy. Turtle, guesses on how the players group chat is right now? No comment. I'll skip that one. Joe saying can't celebrate. It depends on which group chat you're asking. That's what I'll tell you. I have talked to a few players. So Joe saying can't celebrate till we know it ain't Chirundolo. No, we can celebrate.
Chirundolo is still better than Greg, guys.
Yes. Even if we get Chirundolo, it's still an upgrade. Fallen Barrett is saying, we did it, y'all. We survived Greg's years. Give my veins Klopp. Let's make a splash at Mundial. I can confirm to you guys, U.S. Soccer has not reached out to Klopp. You guys can question my sources, but I've talked to people that are actually not Klopp, but people that are close to Klopp, and they have not reached out to Klopp at all yet. Not even asked if there's an interest. So I would kind of tone it down on that a little bit. They could still reach out. That is true, but they haven't, okay? So anyone that says they have reached out to Klopp, it's fake news. It's not true. Joseph S. is saying, free at last, free at last. Thank God the Almighty, we are free at last. Yes, we are. San Hogan saying, is Chirundolo in if Klopp is a no? No, look, Klopp can be a no, and it's still not Chirundolo. We don't know. We don't know. There's no news on that yet. Ariel saying, Weah was playing 4D chess master. I forgive Weah, man. I forgive Weah. I forgive Weah. Dwayne is saying, and then I told USSF to dismiss Greg. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Imagine it's actually The Rock. He's like, he called.
Hey, we didn't know Brett Oppenheim was Brett Oppenheim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. That is true. Brett Oppenheim was always in our chat, talking to us. And we're like, yeah, we don't know. And then we found out it was actually Brett. Cubone Maker saying, thank you so much for your part on this. Congratulations to us all. Pete, go ahead and pronounce my name correctly. I don't even care. Victory. Incorrectly.
Oh, Cubone Maker, I got you this time. Don't worry. It's a new era, guys. A new era in American soccer and Pete's name pronunciations.
Yes, yes. Brett from the Straight Red Card, a channel that's been attacked by a complete imbecile the other day, which I shall not mention again, a channel that we very much endorse and like. Brett, thank you very much. Greg to Chicago, don't put that evil on me, Tack. you'll be okay. Like, you got rid of him with the national team. You'll
Better
be
than
okay.
that. Better than USMNT.
Yes. And Landon, thank you for the generous super chat, by the way. Thank you very much, Landon. Let's effing go. Appreciate you guys for staying balanced. We thank you guys, honestly, because we talked about this, how we needed the fans to put pressure. And
Yeah.
ultimately, that's not what would come down to the decision, but exterior pressure from the fans, ourselves, you guys, and even some media members, which I'll give credit to a few. I'll give credit to like Hurt Gomez, for example, and Seb Salazar. That's about it, actually, from the media. Those are the only guys that throughout the years have been critical of Gregg. Everyone else in the media, okay, Straight Red Card has been very critical of Gregg.
Yeah.
YouTube. Some other channels that criticize Straight Red Card, they haven't been very critical of Gregg. They actually supported Gregg. They just
No, it's just
switched now.
supporting him.
Yeah, they just switched now, but that's a different discussion. But the fans putting pressure, and for all that we've criticized, even the American Outlaws over the years, which they have a lot of things that I still don't agree with, and they should improve the overall fan culture in the U.S. The American Outlaws did step up and put pressure. And credit has to be given when it's due. American Outlaws, Baja 76, all the support.
Baja 76 was the first. That took a
were the
lot of
first.
courage. They were the first.
So credit to Baja 76 there for being the first, but also credit to American Outlaws. Their voice was important, especially them. They're so, like, I would say even almost like in bed with the federation, that them being critical,
basically US soccer.
Exactly, was crucial. So again, credit where it's due, and we appreciate it. So thank you very much. Now, I'm not going to credit Alexi Lalas, because he was a big defender of Gregg and spitting propaganda over the years. I'm not going to also credit a lot of the CBS
they just
guys.
did the whole finger thing. They just did the whole finger thing.
The CBS guys, all of those, I am not going to credit those guys. I'm sorry. That I'm not going to do. Robert is saying U.S. Soccer felt bad, didn't want Tack and Pete to get third jobs to support the USMNT cover. Guys, if Gregg Berhalter stayed, just to be open with you guys, me and Pete we were all considering here taking a break from this.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just being honest here for multiple reasons. Johnny Soccer saying, I'm crying, y'all. I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm not going to cry, but we're going to freaking drink later, man.
You're going to drink.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be big, man. Fresh Prince of YouTube saying, ding dong, the bald fraud is gone. Bring in Renard. Hide your wives. Hide your wives. Hide your girlfriends. Hide your sisters. Hide your moms, especially your moms. You want to hide your moms. Hervé Renard might be coming. Imagine if Hervé Renard comes. Definitely hide your moms. Definitely hide your moms. Artur Oliva is saying, if Berhalter resigned, he loses $3 million. It's selfish, but nobody's giving up that money.
No, that's bullshit. When you have $20 million and you claim to love your country, you resign. If you have any dignity as a man, otherwise you're just a money-grubbing parasite. What? It's not like he's not going to be able to pay his bills. Okay, please stop with the money sympathy for Gregg.
Yeah, it's not like the guy is like making $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year. He's been making millions for quite some time. He has a lot of money, and he's just taking money. Like right now, this guy is just pulling money out of U.S. soccer. That's all he's doing.
Pulling money from the possibility of hiring a good coach. If he really loves American soccer, then he should have resigned. Honestly, he should have resigned. The fact that they had to fire him is kind of a disgrace.
Yeah, but it's okay. We don't really expect anything from Berhalter.
No.
Jeff Carey saying, Tack, time to hit the jacuzzi tonight. Again, Jeff, I've never went to the jacuzzi with you. Never will. Sorry, Jeff. Sorry. Aaron Long's big stick saying, disgusting decision, unfair to Berhalter. Aaron Long, you've been long gone for quite some time. Cool's Kitchen saying, best day of my life. Okay, it's not the best day of my life. I would say this probably makes like top 20, which is kind of sad. Dennis Wild saying, congrats. Congrats. Dennis, Euros, are you from? Well, you're definitely in Europe. Barmon, thank you for the super chat. Barmon, nothing written on it. Tim Benson, thank you for the super chat. Tim. Cade Paris saying, no more aura bounce passes, but bye, Gregg. Well, the bounce passes have been gone in the return of Berhalter. He stopped it. Honestly, the only thing I like about this is the following. When Gregg was done after the World Cup, which was good, it seemed like he was done. The fact that he had the audacity to come back, and the fact that it went so bad, like it just hurt him so badly, the legacy, right? The legacy of Berhalter. We'll talk about that later. It just feels so good that it just came back right at him. It's like, stop being an arrogant piece of shit. He should have never taken this job. Go work in MLS, get out of here, or the Swedish second division. But he took the job again, and it went the way it went. Lou
It went
Coutry
the way
saying,
we thought it would have gone. It went exactly as we said it would.
Lou Coutry saying, get the straight red card guys to party. We will get them. We'll party with them. We'll party with them on their channel, our channel. We're going to party with them for sure. This is just because me and Pete were in touch. We're like, dude, let's go live now. And we're going to go to 11 Yanks right after this. That'll be
we
our...
definitely have an American Soccer Council to break this down too.
Tim Benson is saying, big win for U.S. soccer fans. Big win for U.S. soccer, period. But again, this is one win. There are more wins that we need, but this is a good start. Dennis Wild saying, congratulations again. S27. Everyone, if you can hold on the super chat, we're going to end the stream in 15 minutes or so. And then me and Pete want to go through the article. S27 saying, imagine how John Brooks is doing right now. Well, John Brooks has to figure out his club situation, has to play. Because as of right now, would another coach call him up? Not playing. So we'll see. Ding dong, the witch is dead. He's gone. He's fired. Thank you, Coast Raps. Callum Murray is saying, what do you think Pulisic thinks about this? Somewhere with his girlfriend, Pulisic's crying on a beach right now. But don't worry. When we get a new coach and Pulisic's playing well again, we can all just embrace Pulisic as we do. He's still our best player. Pulisic will be there. We want to support Pulisic. But at the same time, we'll call him out on his bullshit. And
we can't support any love for mediocrity.
Exactly. He's still our best player. We still 100% Pulisic there. We want Pulisic starting, and we're going to root for Pulisic, as always. We'll continue to do that.
Yeah.
But we will call him out on his bullshit, and he was one of the guys that supported Gregg Berhalter. And a lot of what happened
fans.
Yeah.
And even attacked fans for not wanting Berhalter.
So I hope he's happy about that, but his favorite coach is gone. William Graves, we need to go after USSF board next. Me and Pete did a stream showing who they are. So we'll do that slowly, but right now we want to enjoy this moment. Dan 2584, champagne is flowing from the heavens. Let's go. We're all happy. We're going to drink later. We'll get there. Dan the Man 966 saying, expansion question. Do you see Las Vegas getting an MLS team? Should US sell? That is very poorly timed, Dan. We'll respond to it. I think Vegas will get an expansion because MLS has to continue to expand. Because they're not making that much money. They need to continue to expand. They've been living for years through expansion fees. So eventually, I think they will get to Vegas. I think they will. And he's saying Tim Weah was ahead of the game, I guess. Yes, he was. He knew what he was doing. No Palencia is saying this guy focused on tying when he could have won a game and made to the quarterfinals by Greg. Pete, do you think Brian Gutierrez should have made the Olympic team? Yes or no, Pete?
Luna is the big one. You could maybe make an argument for Guti, but to be honest, Luna had a place first. Guti, it's between Guti and, say, Kramaski. Sure. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. But Luna's the big miss.
And then Tatum, RFC, Berhalter to Guangdong Tigers. Here we go. What the heck is that?
Probably in the Chinese league.
No, let's send him. Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. No. Berhalter is going to Azkaban, man. We're putting the mentors around it. He's going to Azkaban, and he's staying there. USMNT report saying, thank you both for making some of this possible. Again, thank you everyone in the chat right now, everyone that supported on Twitter, all the fans. You guys played a role. They'll try to downplay it. Yes.
Quote tweeted, tagged the sponsors. You absolutely played a role.
Tanner saying Reina liked one of Gregg Berhalter's fired posts on Instagram.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Fired. You are out, Gregg Berhalter. Pack your bags. Go. Don't even pack your bags. Just throw his bags out. He is gone. Gone. No legacy, dude. No legacy. We're going to talk about that for the next few days. Ben Gerard is saying happy Berhalter out day. Yes, this has been one of the greatest days in U.S. men's national team history. Sam Hayes is saying July 10, 2024, July 4th, 1776. No. Look, July 4th.
But we should celebrate. Every July 10th, we should have a drink in honor of this day. I think we should celebrate it every year.
Berhalter out day. Yeah. July 4th is just special because that's the day they created the greatest country in the world. So that day is just more special than this one. But this is the day. This is a big day for the greatest country in the world. I'm gonna get like hate comments on that now. You're like, how could you say? How could you? Yeah. Oh, should I not be proud of the country I'm in, the country I live in, the country that I grew up in? Should I not be proud of it? I mean, not a perfect country by any means, but
Not
I love,
perfect.
but I love it.
No country is. No country is.
No. I've been around, and I'll tell you guys, I love this country, and I'll continue to do so. Tron Carter just fell to my knees at Papa John's. Our national nightmare is over. There is a God. I wouldn't confirm that it's 100% over until we see how it goes, but I would say part of it, yes. This was a step into the right direction. Breck Shea's burner account. Breck Shea as the next Usmnt. I mean, I don't know if you guys would support that, but I can get behind that. If Breck Shea's hired tomorrow, we'll be rooting for this national team crazy. Right, Pete? Right?
We will be rooting for it. Even when Greg was there, we rooted for it.
Okay,
right?
I was about to remove you from the stream. I was going to kick you out of the stream if you said no.
No, God.
Vinny Jimenez saying, which coach will give us the most aura? Well, Klopp for sure, but Hervernard has some aura. He has aura. Kyler saying, thanks for carrying this torch all along y'all have. I'm going to have my first kid about 9 months from tonight. Congratulations, man.
Well, he doesn't know that for sure. I mean, if it's 9 months from tonight, but congratulations on tonight.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. Congratulations on tonight, Kyler. Go get it.
It's what we said. Me and Pete have been shit on for years. For years about all of this, about Berhalter, by many people, which I called them by name on the 7 Things We Learned. We called them by name. And remember, a lot of the attacks were also on you guys, the fans that stood with us. And you guys were defending us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. So really, thank you very much for that, because nowadays we kind of grown accustomed to it. So when someone shits on us, we don't care that much. But in the beginning, it was kind of hard because it was just something very new. It's like you're getting like 50 comments of people just shitting on you. It's like, what's going on? But then we had the supportive comments, and a big portion of it was us growing with you guys in this, like, something that was new to us. That was very new to us. Like YouTube, having a big Twitter page was new to us, because we noticed as time went on, the bigger your page gets or your community, you get more love, but you also get more hate. And at the end of the day, we don't take anyone here for granted. And we really appreciate everything you guys have done for us, because you guys kept us going this whole time.
Yeah, whether you are even Colin Reese, we love you. I will say one of the things that was difficult. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say Colin Reese, not so much. He's been a bit of an asshole to me. So, yeah.
I know. Sorry, Colin. Less love.
Yeah, not that much love for Colin. Jonathan Ramirez, which players do you have contacts with?
Yeah, I mean, like we're going to tell you that.
I mean, you guys can see based on like Instagram posts I've had, and people know which players I have contact with. And just look at some of the ones I had on the channel, right? That, I mean,
I will say it's also not just players that we have contact with.
Yeah. I mean, Anthony T. Naj saying, I didn't have a good day at work, but this news just put a smile on my face. Hey, Anthony, hopefully whatever happened in your personal life is good. But everyone, in all honesty, we have to end the stream in about 15 minutes. And I want to still read the article. The super chats are wonderful. Thank you very much. But hold off on it so we can read the article. And then a good way to help is hitting the like button. Get those likes to like 2,000, 3,000, whatever. Yeah. Craig Walter's burner account for Greg must be fuming. I think that's a troll account, Gabe. I think it's a troll account.
I think it's someone pretending to, yes, because Craig Walters is too similar to Gregg Berhalter. Yeah, if it was somebody who's actually trying to disguise themselves, no, it's a troll account.
Yeah. And then Chris is saying, longtime viewer, first-time donator, but I couldn't do it for a better occasion. Time to celebrate. Have a beer on me. Thank you. Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you. And once again, we always appreciate super chats. It helps the channel keep going. But the biggest support is just you guys defending us on Twitter, commenting the videos, hitting the like button, watching it. That is the best support. That is by far the best support. If you want to support us also, I have a Patreon. The link to the Patreon is in the description of this video. That's probably the best way to support financially, because it's what gives us stability as content creators is Patreon. And then Pete has his Patreon in the description of his video. So you can look at my video description and his. Join the Patreon is the best way to support us, because it gives us stability to make more content. FM and Angry American saying, Gregg Berhalter's Wikipedia page has already been edited. Good. Good. Does it say fraud?
I don't know. I'll look it up. I'll do it on my stream. I'll bring it up on my stream.
Yeah. Stephen Igish is saying Christian Pulisic's stock took a nosedive this summer. Loser. Look, stock as a player, no. He's still our best player. It hasn't. But yes, a lot of fans are questioning his mentality, rightfully so. Doug McIntyre put Southgate number 3 on U.S. coach watch list. One,
Stop
Southgate
right
sucks.
now.
He's not going to get fired. Southgate is staying. He made it to another final.
He's in the
He's
final.
staying with England.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't take the U.S. He wouldn't leave England to take the U.S. job. He'll probably get a Premier League job.
Maybe a Premier League job. Yeah, like West Ham.
Yeah. Or Manchester United would love. That's such a Manchester United hire.
No,
that is such a Manchester United hire, dude. That is literally a Manchester United hire.
Oh God,
100%. Beast420 saying W Day smoking that Berhalter Dutch pack. Berhalter's been on pack watch for like 7 days, dude. Today you smoked that Berhalter pack. William Gabe saying the main soccer media is cheering for Berhalter to be sacked are the same ones that were protecting mediocrity in 2017 and put us in this position. We talked about him. The guys that defended Berhalter, the CBS guys, Alexi Lalas, Max Bredos
Carlisle,
too. Look,
Tenorio.
And I'll even say it. Max Bredos is a friend of ours. We met him in Austin. He's a great guy out of soccer. In soccer, his takes haven't been very good, in my opinion. Great guy. No one should be hating on him for it. But again, he was another guy that defended Berhalter. The CBS guys. Heath Pierce, to call out by name. Alexi Lalas.
Jeff
Carlisle, all these guys.
Paul Tenorio was the one that like colluded with U.S. Soccer to release that his rehiring during the Mexico game in order to like preserve backlash. Like they're all part of the cabal, guys.
Mm-hmm. Everything Usmnt said. Sad we had to threaten boycotts for this to happen. If it weren't for us, Gregg would be back. Yeah, this is what I'll say. And you guys can choose to agree with me or not. This is more of opinion, okay? I don't have an actual source in terms of like Matt Crocker, JT Batson, those guys, what they are thinking, or Parlo Cone. I think if we got grouped like we did and the fans just moved on and didn't give a shit, just like, nah, whatever, Berhalter would still be there. I think you think that's fair to say?
I think that if the fans did not push back in the way that we did, there would absolutely have been enough justification for them to bring him back.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. The polycyclist said, just when we need a hero, Landon Donovan is here. We do not imagine they hired Donovan as the coach. No, thank you. No, thank you. All I can see is Ferreira acting like Bruce in The Longest Yard after Adam Sandler got the black players to join his team crying, now you'll never get to play again. I don't know what movie that is.
I've not seen The Longest Yard, but to be fair, Ferreira hasn't played in a year. So,
well, Gregg never called him up again. So,
yeah, in his second cycle, Gregg never called up Ferreira.
Mm-hmm. Vlatko resigned as the U.S. women's national team coach. 5 months left on the contract. He resigned? I thought he got fired.
Thought he was fired.
I thought he got fired. But yeah, I don't know. Well, regardless, the women's national team hired one of the best coaches they could have got, if not the best. They got Emma Hayes. Right. So
now we should hold him to that same standard for us.
Sam Allardyce, 2026.
Gross.
No, sorry, can't agree. Bama SD92 said Berhalter's legacy is going to be struggling with CONCACAF minnows with stacked rosters and never beating anyone worth a damn. Exactly. The whole thing of also they're going to go back and say, but he was good at recruiting. Hold on. Let's go through it. Dest was in the youth ranks before that. So, and also the Dutch, and Dest even said it himself once in an interview. Remember, he's like, the Dutch didn't want me, so I picked the U.S. Dest said that. Balogun was after Berhalter, when Berhalter wasn't around. Balogun, those 6 months.
Dest also said that really it was Tab Ramos who recruited Dest and brought him to the youth teams. And he said it was his experience in the youth teams that made him want to rep the U.S. So Tab Ramos deserves more credit for Dest than anybody.
Johnny's camp reached out to U.S. Soccer. It wasn't Gregg. Okay, so that's another one. Trying to think who else. Musa. Gregg played a role? Yeah. I mean, yeah, Musa, we can give him credit. And Pepe. Pepe's another one to give Berhalter some credit. Pete, did you freeze? Yeah, I think Pete has frozen. Guys, did Pete freeze for you guys? The chat needs to let me know. Has Pete frozen? I don't know if Pete has frozen. I think he did. Pete, are you there? Yeah, Pete's frozen. So, Bama 92, Berhalter's legacy. Matthew saying, everyone hitting the Zaza rum we delivered. What is Zaza right now? What is Zaza? Jacob 3734 is saying, Brendan Craig also liked the Gregg Berhalter post out. Okay, Pete's back. So they said also that Brendan Craig has liked the Berhalter outpost.
So which one did Gio like?
I don't know. I haven't had time to look at it. Maybe we can pull it on your stream later.
Yeah.
Holy cow, say, I prayed for this and it happened. Drew McIntyre, honestly, I would be okay with Cherundolo, but obviously want better. I would not be okay with Cherundolo.
No.
Just to make that clear. I'm not okay with Cherundolo. The ski is saying, Buffalo Trace, a backward cigar, and Berhalter out. America, mother liquors. Wonderful.
Buffalo Trace is excellent whiskey if anybody wants a recommendation.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't know. Jack is saying, Tack being drunk is going to feed families. I think it's a special occasion. I'm not really a drinker because I try to stay in shape. That's not me. But today's a special occasion, so we party with it. Lawrence is saying, hope John Brooks is awake to hear the news. John Brooks needs to figure out his own career right now before anything.
Yeah.
Do not get the head coach of LAFC. He chokes in finals. Yeah, we don't want Steven Cherundolo. We talked about that. Thank you, Abraham Vasquez. Joe Castro saying, this gives me hope. Jimmy Lozano will be fired. They already talked about Jimmy Lozano has been.
It looks like Aguirre is taking over.
He's the assistant now.
Yeah.
Jimmy Lozano.
Imagine if they kept Berhalter as the assistant.
No, he's gone. Like it's gone. He's gonna work in the Major League Soccer team. We know that. It's gonna be Dallas. It's gonna be or Chicago.
I think it's gonna be Chicago.
Hopefully, because I don't care about that team. Fat Gandalf is saying no celebrations yet. We can still get Cherundolo. Guys, we have to enjoy something in U.S. soccer.
Yeah, give us a day to be happy. We'll talk about all of this, but let's just be happy today, guys.
Yeah, and let's once again thank you, Tim Weah, a true patriot. If it wasn't for his
and the Reynas for starting this.
Yes, the Reynas. The Reynas started this, and it finally ended. GhostGuard21, I haven't been this excited since the time when P. Diddy invited me to his mansion. Funny, I can't remember. I just remember feeling weird. Yeah, if P. Diddy ever invites you to a mansion, you just don't go. You don't go. Trust me. Well, don't trust me because I don't personally know. I haven't been there, but I'm just saying. It's just like sources, allegedly. Angel Floyd is saying, just heard the news, barely joined the stream, had to come to the Starbucks for Wi-Fi. Recently, a hurricane hit Houston. Oh, hopefully you're okay there, by the way. Left millions with no power, along with, fatalities. But stay strong, Houston. How did I knew there was a storm there. Was it that bad? Man, okay. Guys, pray for Houston. Hopefully everything's okay there, Anjo Flores. Tim Sims saying, Jurgen Klopp 2025, let's effing go. Yes, overreacting. Guys, I'm going to say it again. I've talked to people. It's an agency that the guy is friends with Klopp. They haven't talked to Klopp yet. They haven't talked to Klopp at all. They haven't reached out. They haven't even checked if he's interested yet. Will it happen? I don't know. Daniel said, thank you, Tim Weah. Thank you very much, Weah. We appreciate it, Tim Weah, from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you also to the Reynas. You guys started this. You tried. You
did your best. You had poor methodology. Your methodology was poor, but your intent was good.
They had their heart in the right place when they did it. The Reynas. Yeah, maybe we taught the Reynas how to actually do it. Start a movement, right? William Cassie Wells, thank you for the super chat. ZCZCZC say we need Nick Saban or Deion Sanders. Aren't those like football guys? Isn't Nick Saban from like Georgia?
Yeah.
That's from Dob is saying Discord link. Hey, Discord will be on Pete's channel. Discord will be on Pete's channel, 11 Yanks in about 20 minutes. Guys, let's end here the super chats. I'm going to finish these last 5 and then we'll end it here. Michael, if there was no handball in game 2, would there be a live stream right now? Handball? Like a red card, like a punch? Probably talking about Weah's punch.
Yeah, no, because then we might have got out in the group, right? Or at least beat Panama, right? Lost to Uruguay, got thrashed by either Brazil or Colombia, right? Well, we would have played Colombia. We would have gotten thrashed by Colombia for sure. Mm-hmm. And then we would have lost, just did the bare minimum, the absolute bare minimum, and U.S. soccer would have gone, nice work.
Mm-hmm. And then going on here, a couple more. Smoking that Berhalter OG today and popping bottle. Yeah, today we party, man. This is a bigger win than when we defeated Iran in the World Cup. Brett Oppenheim. Sup, guys? Good times ahead. Brett, thank you very much, Brett. Hopefully you're enjoying there. And now Brett, today you can party.
Now
Party
you can
hard.
enjoy your vacation, Brett.
Yeah. Brett can actually party tonight. Get the whiskey out. Get that expensive whiskey, Brett. And cheers from here, from the U.S. while you're in Europe. Cheers, Brett. And you can see he's in Europe because it's coming in euros also. William saying USSF announced in 3 weeks after an extensive search, we decided to hire Gregg Berhalter for an unprecedented third time. That's not going to happen. Not going to happen. It's over. Craig Waiters is in tears on Twitter. Craig Waiters. And Julio Guzman is saying, I'm smelling Wilfred Nancy. Look, before we end the stream, I'm going to put the article so we can go through it real quick. Here's the thing. If it is Wilfred Nancy, that is not a terrible hire. Not my number one, but it's not a terrible hire, Pete.
It's not a terrible hire, but we should have higher expectations than an MLS coach. We really should, especially for right now.
And here's the article that Doug McIntyre wrote. He obviously had it already. He had the news. Yep. And I'll tell you guys one thing, okay? I'll tell you guys one thing. He posted this. What time, Pete? He posted this. Let me see. Doug McIntyre posted it at 5:20. I'm going to tell you guys one thing. Pete, at 5 p.m., did I not tell you Berhalter was out?
Yes, you did. You did tell me.
Pete, someone, a source I will not name, told me Berhalter was officially out at 5 p.m., roughly. So Doug McIntyre had this ready, man. He had this ready.
I thought you didn't have proper sources. Oh, no, you do. It's just me and Straight Red.
Yeah, I do. I know some journalists.
Your sources are real.
I know some journalists. And no, it wasn't that Doug McIntyre that actually told me. It was someone else. But this is what he said. He said a little more than a week after the United States men's national team became the first Copa America host to be eliminated in the group stage of the world's oldest international tournament, the Copa America, Gregg Berhalter will no longer be the team's head coach. Multiple sources tell Fox Sports. Berhalter was originally hired in 2018, almost 14 months after the Americans failed to qualify to the World Cup. He led the United States back to the marquee. This is such a stupid thing. They made it back. Let's put it this way. He qualified to the World Cup through goal differential in CONCACAF.
So stupid. They're still trying to sing his praises. Marquee competition.
And he was rehired for the 2026 cycle last June by Matt Batty Crocker. Crocker, by the way, he is from Wales, the country, so we can't trust this guy, right? He's from Wales. That's essentially England Junior. I know they got pissed in the World Cup when I called him England Junior, but again, who had become the Federation sporting director. But despite winning a third consecutive CONCACAF Nations League title in March by beating Mexico 2-0, but barely beating Jamaica's B team with an own goal in the 90-whatever minute. It's just... The team has struggled throughout Berhalter's second term. The team also struggled throughout his first term, by the way.
They struggled his entire term.
The U.S. men's national team would have been eliminated from Nation League semis by Jamaica if not for a 95th minute own goal from the Reggae Boys. Finally. They also lost to Trinidad and Tobago. He put only Trinidad, Pete. Is he bashing Berhalter? We didn't lose just to Trinidad. We lost to two countries, Trinidad and Tobago. If you lost to Trinidad alone, that's embarrassing. But since it's Trinidad and Tobago, it's okay. It's okay. The late year at home in Panama, failing to recover, blah, blah, blah. Don't need to read more. Berhalter finishes the USMNT tenure with a 44 wins, 15 losses, 13 ties. This is very misleading if you don't put the context of I went through his record before of against top 20 nations. When he faced top 20 nations, he had 6 wins. 4 of them were Mexico. That's not really a top 20 nation, if we're being completely honest. It wasn't enough to save his job. There's no word on who's Berhalter's replacement might be, but U.S. Soccer is expected to name a new coach before they play their next match in September. U.S. Soccer has no comment.
So U.S. Soccer is not going to release it officially. They're just going to rely on their little errand boy, Doug, to do it?
They'll probably post something tomorrow. They'll post thanking Berhalter. They'll thank Berhalter.
Yeah, thank you. And then the comments are going to be wild. Tack, I'm going to go prepare for the stream at 3:30. So I'll see you over there. I'll send you the link.
Yes, I'm going to end it here in a minute. So everyone, listen up. Pete's going to be gone here. I'm going to end the stream also. Hugo Perez as the next coach. Not really my number one choice. I would be okay with it. There's some concerns with it, but that's not the number one. And then we have F. Del Dav saying, time to celebrate. No more Gregg Berhalter. Now time to pray we hire a manager that can get the most out of this current. Yes, the next step is hiring a very good manager. And again, right now we celebrate. Right now we're happy. Thank you all the fans. You guys truly made this happen. I'm telling you, if Berhalter got grouped in the Copa America and there was no backlash, I am 99% certain that U.S. Soccer would have kept him. I'm 99% certain. So everyone, I thank you from the bottom of our hearts right here on Tactical Manager TV. Don't forget to hit the like button in this stream. Hit it right now. It's free. And if you want to join our Patreon, we do giveaways there. You can send me DMs. Join our Patreon. The link to the Patreon is in the description. That's the best way to support the channel. We're going to start a Discord there and everything. So if you want to join and help us continue to grow this community, I appreciate it. Guys, I just honestly, I'm lost for words. I can't believe that he's actually gone. Finally, it's been a rough ride under Berhalter. But tonight we celebrate. We're going to go to 11 Yanks to party, to celebrate, be happy. We're going to go to 11 Yanks in 30 minutes. Thank you for watching, and it feels good. It feels really good. I feel relieved. I feel like I just took a shit after a whole week of being constipated.